Coach Childress?
Well, very proud of our team. I felt like we were very good in all facets of the game, and weather was kind of iffy to start the game, and there were some long innings there, but felt like we stayed focused on the mound and defensively, and from an offensive standpoint, we were very, very impressive, and proud of our guys. It's one win, and still a long way to go, and our players know that, and we'll be ready to play tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
Questions for the panel?
Can you take us through that second inning? And the guys in front of you, too, had some huge hits, the ball getting over the third baseman from Holman. And then Banks, I thought it kind of broke it open right before your home run.
Yeah, I think that was a hit and run with Austin. Great at bat there, put the ball on the ground, give himself a chance, and turn it into a double. I feel like I had the table set up for me all night, and that's all the credit in the world to the guys in front of me. Finding ways on base. I think that pitcher played really well into Nick's swing, and was throwing him fastballs away and put great swings on balls for those first couple of bats on him. And, I had the opportunity to come up with runners on after a big knock by Nick, and I got myself an account where I figured I could anticipate a pitch in, and he gave it to me there and got the barrel to it, and just added to the runs batted in by our team all night.
Boomer, how much confidence does it give y'all to score 22 runs in an NCAA tournament game?
It's a lot of confidence, but like Coach said, this is one win, and we feel like we have the ability to put 10, 15 runs on any team on any given night, and that speaks to how great our offense is when we're clicking. And tonight we all put great at bats together. I think there were about 45 of them Coach tallied up. So we just want to continue to put great at bats together, and we feel the scoreboard will take care of itself.
When's the last time you hit a ball as hard as you did in the second?
Probably last fall. It's been a while since I've connected on one like that, but felt good, and hopefully I can carry that forward.
Remember when you came up to bat in that inning with the momentum y'all were building and how hard it was raining? Were you kind of holding your breath a little bit that they wouldn't call a suspension?
No doubt. Yeah, we were glad to be at bat during that inning, and I didn't know how long they were going to let it last. But I felt like we were in definitely a position to grab a lot of momentum there, especially after a great at bat by Nick. And for some reason the rain really wasn't bothering me. I was locked in that at bat, and he gave me a pitch to hit pretty hard, and I got the barrel to it and did that.
Brigham, can you take us through your night out there, especially as the league continued to build, but you out there still competing like it was a tie ball game?
Coach told me just to pretend it's just a one-run ball game and go out there and just try to pump strikes. And I didn't have my best stuff tonight, but the guys kept encouraging me, and it's always nice when you got a huge run support.
I know you love all the runs, but what's it like when you're sitting there that long as well, too, in the dugout waiting to get out there?
You just got to stay focused and keep an eye on the prize, and just like you said, just keep it as pretend it's a one-run game, and stay warm and do what you got to do to get ready and go out there and compete.
Is there anything in particular you do during that time to kind of pass the time?
I just stay off to myself and just throw it in there a little bit just to stay warm.
Anything else for the panel?
Coach, can you take us through a second, just from your perspective?
Well, it wasn't just a second inning. I felt like the first inning, we had some great at-bats. We only scored one run, but, every guy that stepped to the plate in the first inning had incredible at-bats, and we only had one run to show for it. We had a lot of balls right at them and carried right over into the second inning, and they're on the rest of the night. I thought our guys were very locked in, very, I guess just intentful on, having a great approach offensively, 1 through 9, and didn't let it get away from them. Once we grabbed a bigger lead, they continued to have great at-bats.
How important was it to get Hendricks in this game when you realized it was an opportunity for you, and what did he show you?
Well, he was incredibly impressive and looked like the Ryan Hendricks that we all know was excited coming off the field. He was 96, 98 with his wipeout breaking ball, and moving forward, I think that's one of the big things too, not just what we did offensively and winning the game, but, seeing him go out there and be his old self is really important for us moving forward. And, Corbin Martin was electric as well there in the ninth inning.
The position you'll put yourself in now, play a game like this, 1 a.m. now or what have you, how nice is it to be able to wait on that early game and play the night game tomorrow night?
Well, certainly nice, and told our guys after the game. I mean, I was very proud of the way we played. The scoreboard will be 0-0 tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Let's make sure we show up ready to go with the same mindset that we had tonight.
Coach, kind of the same question I asked Boomer. With the amount it was raining and the kind of position that you put yourself in that second inning, were you holding your breath a little bit that they wouldn't call the game and maybe break that momentum a little?
Certainly so. We had all the momentum, and you could feel it. The crowd was into it. I did not want the tarp to be pulled right there and was just praying that it would slide south of us, and it did. And, we were able to keep the game going.
Boomer, in years, if somebody asks you, how special is A&M, are you going to point to an hour where 2,000 fans stayed around at 1 o'clock and a 20-run win?
Yeah, I looked at a couple guys after the game and couldn't believe they stuck around. And it's a lot of fun when you see the 12th man stick around just to watch us play. And they've been waiting all day for our game, and we played real well, and we were glad to see them stick around for us. It was nice.
Coach, how big was it to get some of your bench players some time, especially during the postseason?
Well, not just the pitchers that all did a great job, including Stephen Kolek, but the position players that came off the bench, played great, and they were ready to go from an offensive standpoint too. They all had, very competitive at bats, and it's good to know that we were able to get them some at bats. So when we do call them in a tighter spot, they're going to be ready to go. That they've had some live at bats.